A 7-year battle over a proposed rock quarry north of San Diego may finally be over. Joanne and her guests are talking about that at the Evening Edition Roundtable.
The fate of a proposed rock quarry north of San Diego County may be decided next week by the Riverside Board of Supervisors. Those in favor say the Liberty Quarry would create jobs and provide aggregate needed for construction. Those opposed have environmental concerns. Joining me to talk about the project are Dr. Matt Ron, Director of Field Stations Program for SDSU Overview, and Ken Dickson, a member of the Murrieta School Board, and Ken is a supporter of the quarry. Thank you both for being here.
Very welcome. Glad to be here.
Ken, I want to begin with you. So tell me a little bit about the project and why you're in favor.
Well, this project is a classic case of a balance between economic development and environmental interest, and everybody knows that. Certainly, both sides do. I have no affiliation, no connection with granite engineering, construction, but I am a member of the community of Murrieta, so near where this proposed site would be, and been involved with the community in a number of ways, school board for the last 14 years. And I have a background that I bring to this that at an early part of my career, I'm a retired Air Force officer, judge advocate, and for 30 years environmental issues were part of my world, and specifically I was the dedicated environmental counsel at March Air Base doing these things.
So do you see this as bringing jobs to your community? And
sure.
Will it affect your house? You say your house is close by. Is it going to affect your home?
I'm not right next to the quarry, but I live in a community that will be affected, and a school district will be affected by the cost of aggregate, the overall environmental quality of the region, and I think we need to think regionally about this because this is a regional asset. Royalties potentially left in the ground that would help with our budget for school district.
Did you own any of that land?
No.
Okay.
Royalties would go to the state teachers' retirement. When we leave natural resources in the ground, those are dedicated to teachers' retirement, help our budget. That's an important issue, but when I involved myself just to the degree of getting informed like I would with what I used to do, I created and defended EIRs, and earlier I looked at this, was very satisfied for the safety of it, and really was wondering what's the big fight about. So I got involved that way.
Matt, what is the big fight about, and why is SDSU involved in this fight?
Well, San Diego State University is involved because we are the closest neighbor to the project. San Diego State manages and owns about 4,500 acres in southwest Riverside County that it operates as a research and education laboratory. For the last half century, we've been able to maintain a strong presence in environmental, natural sciences, physical sciences research, and so we'd like to be able to maintain that ability into the future. This project represents a serious impact to the region, and renowned experts from around the country really have reviewed the project and provided very thorough environmental analysis, and have concluded that significant unavoidable impacts will occur because of this, and it would impact the ability for the university to continue its mission in that area.
So when you say, what kind of impacts? Is it air quality? Is it dust? What specifically?
Well, one of the most unique things about this property is that it represents, I would argue, one of the most sensitive areas in Southern California. It has, of course, the suite of sensitive, endemic, rare, and endangered species, but also the quarry sits directly in the middle of the last inland to coastal habitat and wildlife linkage remaining in Southern California. It's adjacent to the last fully protected free-flowing river in Southern California. And it also represents, from a cultural resource perspective, one of the most sensitive sites to the Luiseno people.
So
can I add something?
Sure.
Unavoidable and significant impacts, as talked about a lot. That means it's a very minimal, low standard. It means you study it, and this has been studied. It's passed muster through South Coast Air Quality Management District. The air, the water, vibration, light, Fish and Wildlife Service have all passed on this through the county process of the technical people. It's sensitive. There's the issue of cultural resources. The logical extent of that concern would basically wipe out all of the development in the third of northern San Diego County. So these are all balancing, or things to be balanced, but They need to be balanced about the needs of the communities and as well as safety. And I'm satisfied myself, as did the staff at the county, that all these regulators, granted, did their job. They spend amazing resources doing this, and it passed that muster.
We haven't got a lot of time. We
Sure.
got to go now. Ken, just tell us what the next hurdle is with this project.
Well, the supervisors are the decision makers in this. I don't like to be pessimistic. My guess is that just the nature of the arguments, you have the facts, you have the law. If you don't have either, you you do what you can. This will probably be litigated, but we hope not. It will not be good for the community if it is drawn out any longer than it already has. It's been like 7 years of study already.
We'll follow the story. Ken Dickson, Dr. Matt Ron, thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.